back in Barcelona. Christopher Pye and Anthony Albanese join us now. Christopher, to you, first of all, your response and how is the Australian government responding?
Well, obviously, Carl, we're very worried because Barcelona is a favourite destination for Australian tourists travelling to Europe. At any one time, there are many Australians in Barcelona. And, of course, there is a festival, I think, in Barcelona right now that Australians tend to go to. So we are concerned that Australians may be involved, and the embassy there in Madrid and the consulates that are available are searching for the Australians in Barcelona. There is a number that people can call if they're concerned, a consular number, which is, I think we've given to your producers, which is 1300 555 135. Obviously, there are Facebook sites in which people can identify that they are safe, and we would ask all Australians who are in Barcelona to indicate through Facebook or by contacting relatives or the consul that they are actually safe, so we can make sure that Australians aren't involved.
OK, let's move on from that. Pauline Hanson yesterday. Albo, what did you make of it?
Well, it was a stunt that doesn't have any place in the Australian Parliament, in the Senate. I think that George Brandis's response was correct, courageous and spot on.
Albo, Christopher, in terms of your reaction to what you saw yesterday, did she go too far?
Well, I'm not sure what Pauline Hanson's point was, quite frankly. Now, I'm told it was about security. Well, once Pauline Hanson is inside the entrances of Parliament House and been through security, quite frankly, what she wears in question time has no bearing on security whatsoever. I think Pauline Hanson has to remember that she is a leader in the community. She's a leader in Australia, and to ensure that our country is cohesive, we actually need to work with all the communities in it to protect each other.
She has
from
support,
terrorism.
though. I mean, we put a poll on Facebook last night. The results are in. 58% of people agreed with her stunt. 42% were against it. And that was pretty much what it was all about yesterday, her shoring up her own support, right?
Well, it was obviously about trying to make a political point. But the point that I would make is that we have a responsibility as members of Parliament, as members of the government, to ensure that Australians are working together to defeat terrorism, not trying to frighten Australians against other Australians. I mean, the fear of the other that we don't know about is what breeds the kind of violence that we're seeing around the world. And Senator Hanson needs to work with communities, not divide communities.
OK, what's happening with Fiona Nash?
Well, unfortunately, Fiona Nash has discovered that she has a father with Scottish-British citizenship.
How did she not do it earlier?
Well, as soon as she was aware of the Barnaby Joyce situation, she made her...
That's too late, too little too late, right?
She made her own inquiries. The Solicitor General believes that she will not be found to be disqualified from the Senate, and therefore she's referred herself to the High Court. These matters will be cleared up by the High Court.
Well, the Nationals have become the multinationals. We've seen absolute chaos on their side.
Not a bad line, Anthony. I'll pay you that.
On their side of the House. And what's extraordinary is that Senator Nash knew about this on Monday night. Parliament sat Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. She waited till the very last minute to actually inform the Senate. This is a week where they lost votes on the floor of the Parliament, where you had Julie Bishop just about declaring war on New Zealand, blaming Labor for a conspiracy over Barnaby Joyce. They are just a mess.
OK, that's all we've got time for, gentlemen. Thank you very much for that.